Your baby is now coming in for their 1-year checkup, and it is such a milestone. You've made it through a wonderful year. It has challenges, but so rewarding too, and your child has grown so much. Think about that first newborn that was in your arms to this child that you have now, who's interacting with you. Many are walking at this age, some maybe not quite on their own. They might be walking, holding onto furniture, but they're walking. They're using a word specifically, so they may be using mama or dada specifically, or a favorite word for babies is uh-oh. That's a nice sing-songy word to start getting to when you drop things. So your baby is starting to communicate. They're starting to know things that they want, which can give you some challenges too, but that's a good thing. That's what's supposed to happen with their brain. Your 12-month-old can follow a simple direction, so start taking them to a light switch. You can say things like turn off the light and have them start learning that, or hand me your cup. When you put your hand out, and your 1-year-old will just start letting go of that when they want to, but that simple direction is something that they should be learning developmentally. Again, they should talk even though you don't know what they're saying, so you should hear their language kind of going up and down and saying things. And again, like we've been talking about in previous months, when your child talks to you, talk back even when you have no idea what they're saying. Have a conversation with them that's back and forth. Your baby is really exploring the world around them. They're trying to be a little bit more independent, so if they're mobile, it's normal for them to move away from you. That's them learning those developmental skills. So you've made it to this point where you've been pushing all these wonderful things. Remember, that brain has had so much happening in this first year of life, and we want to keep those connections going. Singing, reading, talking, touching, patting rhythms on them, all of those things are going to help this baby, your baby, just continue to grow and thrive in the coming years. We'll show you their growth and all of those things, but the biggest thing I want you to reflect on is how far that development has come, how big of a piece you have been of that, and what you can do to continue to help your child thrive and grow. Just put one plug in for safety. This is an age where we really start thinking about safety, because that child is getting all over and getting into things, and we want to keep them in a nice, safe environment. But lots of experiences. Keep using those books. Your child at this age will start to get a favorite book, and even though you're bored from reading that book over and over again, when they bring you that book, that's a great sign. So reread that book, even if you're just naming pictures, which babies tend to love at this age, and I used to get a little bit bored of naming off trucks and construction trucks to my kids, but that's great for their brain, so just keep offering them what they bring to you to play with.